All right. Is it on? All right. So I want to make this quick, short, simple, and then we'll be done. So I noticed that Phoenix Knight V2, he's going to be doing a live stream talking about Fools Losers Part 3, whatever he's talking about. I want to give him an opportunity to let me on. But I know people are going to tell me that he ain't going to let me on. I know he's not going to let me on, but I want him to let me on so I could tell him, you know, you've hurt me, right? I wanted to live with you, Arthur. I wanted to live with you, Daniel, and Antwan. Three of you guys. So we can all do what the fuck we want. You don't have to be dealing with your mother. You don't have to deal with that stuff. But you choose to deal with your mother because you don't understand. It's ridiculous. And it makes me sad because we could have actually had a bond. We could have had is it called a bond ship? I think it's called a bond ship. I think that's what the word's called. Yeah, that's good. I had to tell you something real quick, but what was I saying? Oh yeah, I think is bond ship a word? I don't know. Maybe it's not. But we could have actually had a friendship and actually gotten along together. We could have actually met. I mean, honestly, I actually wanted to meet with you in Vegas. I did, and you had to blow it. You had to blow it up because you had to ruin it because you want to be friends with somebody that has done suspect stuff, and you don't even understand. You don't care that people fuck you over. That's why you've been betrayed your whole life. Because you let people take advantage of you. You let people take advantage of your money. You let people do all that stuff. And for what? That's why you're with your mom now. Because you let people take advantage of your money. You let people take advantage of you. You don't care. And you think these people are your friends, but they're not. John Davis is not your friend. He never goes and defends you. He never goes on your streams to defend you. He doesn't care. If he was truly your friend, he would have defended you every single time. You want to say he's like Elder, at least Elder defended you. Where was John Davis whenever you got attacked? Never around. So again, think about the kind of friends that you have. Think about it. Are they really your friends? Do they really care about you, dude? Think about it. Because if they really cared about you, they would have been on your streams and defended you. But they don't defend you because they don't give a shit. They take advantage of you because they know you're an idiot. They know you're slow, so they're going to take advantage of that. And it's sad. And you want to do stuff like this instead of actually moving on. And you're not going to let me on your stream because I already know what it's going to be like. It's going to be you yelling at me, screaming at me, cussing me out, even though it doesn't even have to be that way. You don't even have to do this. And I can tell them straight up, the reason why I want to come on here is I want to give you a lesson. If you did the stuff, if you were doing the same kind of stuff, like if you did this kind of stuff in my neighborhood, you would have had your ass kicked. Nobody would have taken your shit. Not one person would have taken your shit. And they could tell you straight up if they wanted to. You know how many motherfuckers confront me? Tell me off? Do you see me going on the internet being like, oh, this person yelled at me, I gotta call it out? We all get yelled at. We all get called out. What can we do about it? What the hell can we do about it? All we gotta do is make it better for ourselves. something that you need to understand. Yeah, it sucks to get yelled at, but there's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can do about it. People are going to yell. People are going to be who they are, dude. And that's something you need to understand. People are just going to yell. But yeah, if you really, really want to have a conversation, doesn't mean we have to be friends. Because I'm going to be honest, even if we did have a civil conversation, I'm not going to go back on your streams. I'm not going to waste my time. I want you to understand, if you were in my shoes, you would hate your life even more. So you're lucky you're free right now. You're lucky you even have your own place, dude. You're lucky. You've been lucky your whole life, dude. You've been lucky your whole life. You never had anything to worry about. Nothing. Nothing to worry about. Because you had money. You always had money. That's why you're the way you are, because that's all you've ever had is money. That's why you make fun of people that don't have money. Because you don't know what they go through. You don't know their struggles. You don't understand. I wish I was like you. You know how intelligent I would have been? You know, I bet I would be in Japan or Thailand or Europe or any other country. You could be doing stuff like that. You have all the money in the world to do stuff like that. You like Asian women, right? You could go to Japan. That's the thing. He's always had a privileged life. I never had. I had some things in my life, but I didn't have it like his. I know damn well I never had it like his, because he's able to take Ubers wherever he wants to go. He can afford all that stuff. Not everybody can have the same kind of stuff that he has. And it's not fair that he has all this stuff when he doesn't even work hard for it. I bet if I worked hard for my stuff, I'll be doing a great job for myself. For myself. And then him spending money for other people it's like, why do you do that? Your family has warned you many times not to do that. And you still do it. Because you don't care. Well, you should care, because soon enough they're going to be dead in the fucking dirt. They're going to be gone. What are you going to do when you don't have that money left? Because I already know when they're gone, it's probably not even going to be in your name. It's probably going to be in your brother's name. Because he's the one doing all the stuff while you're the older brother. You're supposed to be setting the example, not your younger brother. You're supposed to be setting the example. You're the older brother. You're supposed to be caring for the family, not them. And this is coming from someone that doesn't even know that kind of stuff. Coming from someone that doesn't know that kind of stuff. Is telling you this right now. And I want you to watch this. I want you to record all of this. And you could disagree with it all you want. But I want you to watch this whole video. And you can put it on your channel. I want you to understand your life is not all that bad as you think it is. Your life could be worse. You could be on the streets. You could be getting shot. You could be living in your hometown right now. Your hometown, Memphis. Because I heard of a lot of bad things that happens there. So be glad you're in Las Vegas. Then again, Las Vegas ain't that safe either. But it's a lot safer than where you were from. So be glad you're where you're at today. Be glad. Because none of you, if your family didn't care about you, they wouldn't have taken you out to Vegas. They wouldn't have done any of it. And it makes me mad, because imagine if that was me, I would have respected my family, said treat them like garbage. You treat your family like garbage, Arthur. You treat them like shit. They give you all this money, all these opportunities, and you blew it off. I wish I was you. I wish I was you every day. You know why? Because I'd be happy to have money. I'd be happy to do the activities that you do. You have a job. You have a job. A job. And you do this bullshit. You make us look bad. Us poor people look bad. Make us look bad. I wish I was you. I really wish I was. I don't mean by being an Israelite. I mean being rich, having the opportunities. I could be like you. I probably will. And if I was like you, I wouldn't be doing what you're doing. I'd be working at a job, saving bills, doing all kinds of things. We're going to be doing that soon. We're going to be doing things. You have so much to live for. You're in your 40s. You have so much to live for, man. I get told this all the time. I get confronted all the time. We all do. What can we do about it? Nothing. It sucks. It sucks to be yelled at. It sucks. But guess what, Arthur? Your family only yells at you because they care. Because if they didn't care, they would have never taken you to Vegas at all. Never. I want you to watch this video. You don't even have to pause it. I want you to watch this whole video. I want you to understand. I get told by people all the time they don't agree with what I do. Do you see me making a fucking video saying, oh my God, this person told me to do my chores? Guess what? We don't like doing chores. None of us do. I hate it myself, bro. But we all have to do things to get what we want. I don't have a job at the moment, but I'm going to be getting one pretty soon. And I will get the wishes that I want. So I want you to understand just like me. And I want you to put me on your stream so you can understand instead of getting mad all the time. I really hope you understand this message. Yes, I got a little heated, but it's not fair that he gets all this stuff while there's other people that deal with worse stuff. You know, I don't even need to talk about anything. I've already spoke what I had to say. I just hope he understands, like, hey, dude, what you're doing, and I even said it on my video. People that do these streams about him, they're wasting their time. I'm only doing this because I know he's going to bring me up, even though I haven't brought him up. He's going to bring up Sloppy. He's going to bring up ZTB. He's going to bring up everybody. I want him to be hurt. I want him to understand what it's like to not have the privileges that he has. I'm not middle class either. A middle class person would have already had their shit together. Yeah, they did. They did. What kind of family does that? What kind of family does that? None. Most families wouldn't be doing that shit. None. I know this because people told me how their family's running everything. Do you see them acting like you? No. Waste of time, waste of money. If my grandparents offered me to live in Pennsylvania, I would have done it. I would have done it. I would have taken care of them until the day they die. Because that's how much I give a shit about people. You need to learn this. And you haven't been taught it, sadly. Sadly, you weren't taught. Because if I'm not going to tell you, somebody else will. Like learning how to drive, for example. I didn't have to do that. I didn't have to do any of that. I'm not going to mention any names, all right? I'm not going to mention any names, but our roommate, I asked him, hey, can you teach me how to drive? And he said, yeah. And he took me and helped me because I actually want somebody like that to teach me stuff like that. So when I do things on my own, I can be prepared for that kind of stuff. I'm not saying you have to be a driver to be successful. You don't. But at least try to do something for yourself, for your family, because your parents don't have much time to live much longer. They're going to be dead probably soon. So spend at least as much time as you can before they're dead in the dirt. Your life is not all that bad as you think it is. I know this because people tell me this all the time. Your life is not all that bad. And I realize it's not. There's people in countries that get killed, that get murdered. Be glad you're not in those countries. Be glad you're in the United States. United States is a shit country, but it's 10 times better than the other countries. He should let me on. He should hear my voice because I want him to understand. I want him to understand what I go through. I want him to understand. You want to talk about people yelling at you. I'm yelled at all the time. Do you see me making streams about it? Do you see me talking about it? No. I don't talk about it because it's pointless. He should care. If he wants this shit to end, he should care. He should. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. The French fries are some are a little soggy, some are really crunchy. It's taking forever, so I don't care anymore. Tell me if they're okay. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Because they'll be a little soft. I'm going to play for the cat today.
Well, he needs to be told the truth. I want him to watch this video too. Somebody has to know the truth eventually. It's like with Hero. Hero had everything handed to him too. I was actually gonna live with that guy, but he ain't gonna tell the truth because I was never gonna live it wrong. Yeah, you were, because you all would talk about it all the time on your little on the messenger. Also, good luck to Chaden on his new place. In the future, we're gonna be getting a new place because our house is kind of small, and I'm not a big fan of the way it looks anyway. So hopefully, in the future, we get an apartment or a house, a bigger house. That's why I want to get a job so that I could pay for a new house. Well, that's on the Minecraft movie. It's all right. It's kind of stupid, but I'm just eating some food right now. But yeah, I have nothing else for to say. I mean, I said pretty much what I needed to say. Well, if he does, he does. I'll threaten him back. I'll threaten him back if he threatens me. It's all right. I'm gonna end this out because I'm eating. So, but yeah, Phoenix Knight, let me know. You're gonna let me on your stream. See y'all later.